Hi guys, Colesy, and today we're going to be looking at some Minecraft. I upgraded my PC and I got myself one of those new Ray Tracing RTX video cards, one of those new RTX GPUs. So somebody has created a shader pack that is specifically for ray tracing, has the ray tracing capabilities in Minecraft, and it makes everything look just amazing. Couple that with the right texture pack, everything looks really, really good. So I think Microsoft and Minecraft have been working together, and they're actually releasing, maybe not on this Java edition, but onto Windows edition, like Windows 10 edition. They're releasing their very own update to Minecraft that has RTX already in it. So I'll check that out when it comes to it. But for now, I want to show you the ray tracing and the texture pack and stuff that I have got. I will put links in the description to where you can go and get the ray tracing shaders and the texture packs if you want to go check it out. Right, let's go into it. Let's go single player, new world. So I've already created this world. I've been in to look at it myself because I was interested. So you'll see here that this looks freaking weird. I mean, this is the Minecraft world. It's just a random world that I spawned into when I decided to check it out. And obviously this is standard Minecraft with your standard texture pack. But yeah, this is just a random seed. Now, all these blocks here, I have placed specifically because these are the blocks that the texture pack, specifically the realistic texture pack that I have, which is called, it's called this one. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have no idea. I'm not even going to try. I did try, but there we go. I've been through the texture pack, and these blocks seem to be the ones that have been like specifically textured and changed from original Minecraft, so they look different. Let's not jump straight into the ray tracing, okay? Let's build it up, okay? So first of all, we'll start with okay, we'll just load this resource pack. This is pure DB craft. I think it was called Sphax before. It was called Sphax when I last used it. But this is like a favorite texture pack of mine. I just like the way it looks. It looks pretty cool. It just, I don't know, it just kind of smooths everything out a little bit. But obviously, this hasn't been created with ray tracing in mind. But I figured I'd show you sort of like, this is a standard texture pack that I might use if I was going to play Minecraft. I like the look of everything. I like the look of the blocks. I like the textures that they created. The sand does drift over into the next block, which is kind of a coincidence because that's actually something big that happens with the realistic texture pack, which I think makes everything look just that much better. Okay, it's raining, so we're gonna turn that off. How do we do that? Okay, we're good. I've cleared the weather. It's been a long time since I played Minecraft, and this is version 1.13.2, I believe. I'll double check that, but I think it's 1.13.2 is the version I've gone with. Right, anyway. So yes, these are just a few blocks. I think these are concrete. These different colored ones here. This is, I can't remember. This is obviously obsidian. Some stained glass panes here. I think this is, I'm not sure what this is. I'm so bad at this. Like, I don't know what these things are. I've forgotten. It's been a few days since I put it down. Then obviously we've got some lava and some water on the other side. A bit of ice around, a bit of sand. Right, okay. Okay, so next, let's move on and let's put on the realistic texture pack. Let's look at that first before we go full ray tracing. Okay, so here we are. You can see in the sand that looks a lot better. And then when you look at the way the sand spreads, like there's just a lot more detail in it. There's a bit of dirt there as well, actually. And that's a block of dirt and the sand is merging into it. So again, I mean, there's dirt under here. I mean, it looks really good. Diamond blocks, I think they are actually just standard diamond blocks, but I put them there for the, stop it. I put them there for the beacon. So actually, like, with just having this texture pack, it does make some things like the sand and the dirt and things look a lot nicer, and obviously it's got some texture to these. But it doesn't actually, other than the fact that the sand looks kind of cool and like the way it merges onto that, it doesn't look a hell of a lot better. You know what I mean? It's just like the sand looks good, but like a lot of other things just look kind of the same. So now the only thing to do is to turn on the ray tracing, and let's take a look at what it looks like with the ray tracing. And I promise it will look amazing. Shaders. Now it's called SUS PTGI E8 is the one I apparently got working. I think there's a probably more updated version, but that's the one I have working. Look at it. Now, as you may be able to tell from that slight turn I did there, the frame rate has lowered. The sun is up there. You can see it. The light is shining through. Just look at the difference. The sand, it's got all those bumps in it now. Like when we didn't have this on, you could, I mean, it looked good. Like the way it merged onto there, it looked good because it looked like sand, but it didn't have all these ridges that you actually see in the sand. I mean, look at the obsidian. It was just blocks of black. Now you can see all the bumps and it looks like chiseled rock. It looks amazing. It looks amazing. This, I can't remember what it is. This looks like prismarine. Okay, so this is prismarine. Like now this was all like blocky and it looked kind of like this before, but it didn't have like, look at the reflection. You can actually see the water being reflected behind. You can see all the bumps in between each individual square of each block. It's reflecting light off the edge. It's so cool. Look at how this is why these panes of glass are here. Look at how the light shines through. Like the sun's over there. The light is shining through and it's leaving like this red, the red coloring. I mean, that's what would happen in real life. Same with the purple up here. Like it just leaves, the light shines through like it normally would. Right, now we're getting towards nighttime. So this is what I wanted. Look at the water, the way the water fountain is. It's just there, it's see-through, it's got the ripples to it. Oh, I put these here because it has the name of the texture pack on, I think. I mean, the water and the ice. Look at the reflection in the ice. You can see that tree up there. Just standing here, you can see the reflection of the tree. Now, as it gets towards nighttime, we're gonna see a lot more of how the lighting works, hence why these torches are around here. So you see like the lava is lighting up. You can see how it's lighting up the block next to it, and like these blocks, like this prismarine block here is reflecting all the light from the lava. And it looks amazing. The light is being reflected in the water as well, you can see that. The way that this torch lights up the side of this prismarine block, you can see it being reflected. You can see the top of the torch in each individual square of the prismarine. And then, like on top, the same happens with the redstone torch. Obviously, it's a red light. We can see how this torch is reflected on these prismarines and how the redstone torch is like, you can see the light hitting the side of the obsidian block. And like it's leaving red on there. It just looks awesome. I mean, this is amazing. It looks goddamn amazing. I mean, that looks a little weird when you look through the glass, but I think that's just a weird bug, but there we go. We can see how it looks right now. So now if I turn off, let's turn off the ray tracing just to have a look at like, you need to sort of flick it on and off a couple times, really to get that into your head, like, what is the real difference? This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Normally, you turn the ray tracing on, it looks incredible. You can't see any of the ripples in the sand. You can't see any of the carving in the obsidian. It's just not there. Let's turn it back on. Immediately, it looks a million times better. A million times better. I mean, let's just try. Let me do the other thing. I showed you the initial resource pack that I was using. Let's put that on and let's see how that looks with ray tracing. Now, this isn't like a super realist thing. I don't believe it was made with the intention, but you'll still get the nice water effect. You'll still get the nice lighting off of the way the sun hits and makes a shadow. So we still get all these lighting effects where the sun is hitting the blocks. The water still looks nice. The ice is still like, I do like this texture on the ice actually. So it has the texture to it on the ice. It has the texture pack's texture, which I really like, but it's sort of more see-through. It's more like ice. It's more clear. It reflects light off a lot more. It looks really nice. I like the lava look. Obviously, the prismarine doesn't. It's raining again. As I was saying, the prismarine, it's still sort of a similar look, the way it has like segmented little squares. But obviously it hasn't been created with the intention of reflecting off each individual one. It's not as 3D, that's the thing. Like, we've got all these lines in the sand, but they're still very 2D, and the same with the obsidian. Like, they do look similar in their style, but they're not 3D to reflect the light like the ray tracing. But we still have the beautiful water and the amazing shadows that like the sun casts. And let's just have a look at how it looks at night. because these lights should still reflect the same way that they do. Oh, I threw my sand. You're still getting the light shining like that, and the way that it's lighting up areas of the blocks. If I turn ray tracing off now, we'll be able to see the difference that ray tracing makes just purely for lighting effects, not necessarily the reflective nature of like the blocks and stuff. It's quite obvious. I mean, the water has changed and the ice has changed back to the standard texture, but you can see like there's no red light around the redstone torch where it was reflecting down onto where it was like shining down onto the blocks. I keep saying reflecting because in my head I think of ray tracing as light bouncing off of different areas, so I say reflect. I don't know that's the technical term. I just know it looks really cool. And that you can't see like any sort of shine from the lights. You can't see the area that the light is lighting up so much. It's really cool. I can't wait to try out more games that have ray tracing in them. I know that it doesn't make the game run especially well. Like this probably runs at about 30 FPS with all the ray tracing and the realistic texture pack on, but it just looks awesome. So it's just cool to be able to do just to look at stuff. Like, I don't know whether I'd necessarily play with ray tracing on all the time, but it looks awesome when you turn it on, and it's just really cool to look at. So I'm really excited for like more games to come out with it. There's not that many games that have come out with ray tracing at the minute. The water is like the biggest change for me because it goes from being this blocky, you can like see the individual squares, to actually being like an ocean, like actually genuinely looking like water. I'm gonna end that video there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see me do more ray tracing based content and looking at more games with ray tracing and more things with ray tracing, then please do let me know. I think I'm probably going to look at the actual ray tracing when it comes out as a release for Minecraft on Windows, because I want to compare and see like how it compares to this modded version. But I think it's really cool. I like it. I'm so happy I got myself a ray tracing card. If you are looking for a PC, then do hit up my friends at Fierce PC. If you use code Colesy5, you'll get 5% off. So that's never a bad thing. Get yourself an extra 5% off. And they really are a great place to go if you're looking for a PC. So that's obviously where I got my parts from, and I am more than happy with how everything turned out. Got myself an RTX card, which was what I was aiming for, and now I can look at these awesome ray tracing things. So thank you, Fierce PC. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.